你好，小朋友，今天我们还是一起上一节英文课，所以陈老师请你和我一起戴帽子，一二三，说英文。Alright, so in the past few weeks, we have been talking a lot about vowels and consonants in the English alphabets, right? So, and we've done a lot of practice on Seesaw about short A words and long A words, short E words and long E words, right? So today we're going to take a look at the vowel O. And we're going to learn about what sound does the O make when it's a short O, and what sound does the O make when it's a long O. And what are some patterns, some letter patterns that makes the long O sound. Okay, so let's take a look at this video. All right, there we go.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a... Hold on, Moby. I hope our yellow boat keeps floating. Whoa, we made it. Today we're exploring words that make the long O sound. What sounds does the letter O make? The letters A, E, I, O, and U are all vowels. Sometimes the letter Y is a vowel too. Each vowel has a short sound and a long sound. The short sound of the letter O is ah, as in doll, socks, mop, and fox. The long sound of the letter O is O, as in rose, home, crow, and boat. Good question, Moby. What are some OA words that make the long O sound? Together, the vowels O and A make the long O sound, as in soap. What do you wear when it's cold? A coat. What might you eat for breakfast? Toast. Who leads the basketball team? A coach. The words loaf, goat, road, and coal all have the vowels O and A, and together they make the long O sound. I can think of other long O words that are spelled differently. What are some OE words that make the long O? Together, the letters O and E make the long O sound, as in toe. A hoe is a tool used to dig up the soil. A female deer is called a doe. Adding a silent E at the end of the word usually changes the sound of a vowel from short to long. The word not has a short O sound. But when you add an E to the end, you get note, which has a long O sound. The words road, nose, globe, and slope are all pronounced with the long O sound because of the silent E at the end. What do kings and queens sit on? A throne. What can make you laugh? A joke. I can think of more words with the long O sound that are spelled a different way. What are some OW words that make the long O sound? Together, the letters O and W can make the long O sound, as in snow. What happens as you get older? You grow. How can you put out a candle? You can blow on it. What do you rest your head on when you sleep? A pillow. What do you put on a gift? A bow. What is it, Moby? You're right. The word bow is spelled the same way as bow, but it has a short vowel. When you read, try pronouncing the word in different ways and hearing what sounds right. This word has OW, but it doesn't make the long O sound. It's pronounced cows and not cows. This word has a silent E, but it doesn't make the long O sound. It's pronounced come and not comb. This word also has a silent E, but it does make the long O sound. It's pronounced home and not hom. So the sentence is, the cows come home. As you read, pay attention to how words are spelled and pronounced. I like to write fun or tricky words in my notebook so I can practice them. Do you know other long O words, Moby? No? But you know a ton of words. No? Really? No? Oh, I get it. The word no has a long O sound.
All right, so that is the video we just watched on short O and long O. So we learned that there are some patterns like OA together or OW together that makes the long O sound, right? So now let's take a look at our Seesaw assignment for today. All right, so when you get on Seesaw, you will see November 24th, assignment 1, short/long O. I'm going to click Add Response, click your name. All right, this is a little small. There we go. All right, so this homework has two pages, right? Just like the one with long A and short A and the one with long E and short E, this one also has 2 pages. All right, so before you start, I want you to read my instructions very carefully because there are 2 steps to the instructions on this page, okay? A lot of you only did step 1 and did not do step 2 when you were doing homework yesterday for the long and short E's. So make sure you read my instructions very carefully, okay? All right, so let's read the instructions together. Okay, number 1, read each of the words below aloud and sort them out. Okay, so we learned from the video that these are all patterns that makes the long O sound, right? So I'm going to start sorting the words out over here. Boat, that's the long O sound with OA. I'm putting it over here. Globe, that's also a long O word, long O sound, and I'm putting it over here because it's O, and then something else, E. Now the oddballs are something special that I want you to pay special attention to, okay? So the oddballs are a word that actually has the short O sound. So for example, like the word cow. So even though it has the pattern OW, but it actually makes the short O sound because it's you say cow, you don't say co, right? So that's why you're going to put it right over here under oddballs. And another example would be this word, come, right? So if you just look at the pattern, this word would go over here because it's O something E, right? So come is spelled C-O-M-E, but you say come and you don't say comb in English, right? So that's why this is also a short O word, and we can also call it oddballs. So, all right, so after you sort all of these words out, you need to go to step number 2, which is when you are done sorting, click the microphone button and record yourself reading these words one more time to make sure you have sorted them correctly. Okay, a lot of you did not record yourself reading the words out loud, so you really need to do the step 2 today, okay? So make sure you click this, start recording, and then you read all of those words aloud one more time. It's like globe, boat, cow, come, and all of those words, and then you click the done button, and then you're done with page 1, okay? A lot of you didn't record yourself reading yesterday. I really want to hear you read today. All right. Page 2 also has 4 steps of instructions. Okay, first you're going to click this button to type a sentence. Here I have an example that says, "Oh no, my phone is broken." So after you type the sentence, I type this, "Oh no, my phone is broken." Okay. Put this right here. All right, and then make sure your sentence, so each sentence needs to have at least 3 long O words in them, right? You can use the words from page 1 or you can use your own words. Then you're going to use this to circle the long O words in both of your sentences. So for example, in mine, "Oh no, my phone is broken," right? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you're done with both sentences, once again, you're going to click the record button to record yourself reading the sentences aloud. For example, like this. "Oh no, my phone is broken." And when you're done reading both sentences, you click down again. And now you're done with this page. Make sure you record yourself reading the sentences and the words, okay? A lot of you didn't read yesterday. I really want to hear you reading today. All right, and when you're done with both pages, click this button to share your work with me. All right, have fun with your English homework today.